Hello guys, I am Parinita and welcome back to my channel to polish your CSE concepts with me. So let's get started. In today's video, we are going to see one more topic of compiler design, that is shift reduce parsing. This shift reduce parsing is also known as bottom up parsing. This is one of the types of bottom up parsing. So in shift reduce parsing, which type of question are being asked? That you will be given one grammar, you will be given one string, and then you will be asked that parse this string with the help of general SR parsing or general SR parser or shift reduce parser with the help of the given grammar. Now for that we will be maintaining one stack. We will be maintaining this input string that is given to us, and we will perform action on it. In action we will be getting four main parts, that is shift, reduce, accept and reject or error. Fine. So the four actions that we will be doing here are shift, reduce, accept and error. With the help of this example, I will show you what is shift, what is reduce, and at the end, if I am getting accept after all the procedure, I can say that yes, this string can be parsed successfully with the help of this grammar. But in between, if in any step I am getting this error, then I have to stop there itself and I can say that the given string is not or cannot be parsed with the help of this grammar. Fine. So this is how we have to do this whole example. So let's start. In the stack, how we will start? In the stack by default $1 will be there. Initially there is nothing else in the stack, so we will write only $. In input string, initially I will write the whole string that is given to us, that is id star id plus id. Fine, I will write it whole, and in the input string, after the whole input string, we will append $1 at the end of it. Fine. So this is my first step. Now what will be my second step? In every step, what we have to do is check that in the stack what is there with my $. In this case, is there anything with my $? No. But whatever, if there is any symbol with the $, we have to check that whether that symbol is present in the RHS of any production of the grammar. If it is present in the RHS of any production of the grammar, we will do reduce or reduction action. Otherwise, if there is nothing like that, we will perform shift. Fine, you have to remember these two basic things, that if it is present as the RHS of any production of the grammar, then we will do reduce, otherwise we will do shift. This is the main thing you have to remember. Now let's see with the help of example, you will get a clear idea. So in the stack initially we are having only $. In the input string I have written the whole input string that has been appended with a $. Now what is the first step? I will check with the $. With the $, is there any symbol present? No, initially there is no symbol present. So the first step I have to take is I have to shift a symbol from the input string to stack. Whenever I have to insert any symbol from the input string to the stack, it is known as shift action. So okay, here all the actions I have written. There is a mistake. Just consider that all are written one step above. Fine. So in the first step, what I have to do is I have to shift id. Shift this first symbol from input string to stack. So the first action we will be taking is shift id. So in the second step, what we are doing, we are shifting this id here. So stack will contain $id and input string will contain after id. After id we are having this star and this whole. Well, now for the third step again we will check, is there anything with $? Yes, with $, I am having id. So I will check, is the id present as a part of RHS in my grammar? Yes, it is present in this production as a part of RHS. So I can do the reduction action. That means I will reduce this id by this e. So, and what I will be writing here, the presentation may be different. Here you can directly write that particular production, that is e gives id, or you can write the whole statement also, that reduce id by e. Fine. So in the next step, what we are doing, in place of this id, I will write e, that is known as reduction. Fine. So I have written e, and then the whole input string will be as it is. Okay. Now again in the next step, I will check that with $, what is there? Only capital E is there. Now I will check that this capital E is present as any of the production's RHS? Only E, only this small e, only this capital E. Is it present? No. So I cannot do reduction production on this. I cannot reduce it. So what I can do? As reduction can't be there, I have to shift one symbol from input string to stack. So what I will do? I will shift this star into this stack. So I will get E star. That is shift star. Here the action we have done is shift star. Now again I will check that E star. Can we reduce it? Is it present in the RHS? No, only E star is not present. So we cannot reduce it. So again we have to do shift production. So again we will shift this bracket from here to here. So here we will write in the action, we will write shift opening bracket, and here also we will shift this. So here we will get, after dollar in stack we will get E star capital opening bracket, and in input string opening bracket have already gone there. So here I will be having only ID plus ID closing bracket and dollar. Now again in the second step, E star opening bracket, is it only present in RHS? No. Again I cannot reduce it. I have to shift something. So I will shift this ID there. So I will get shift ID, and here we will get in stack E star opening bracket ID, and from here we will get from plus ID closing bracket and dollar. Now I have to check E star opening bracket ID. This whole is present in RHS of any production? No. But only this ID is present. So obviously I cannot reduce this whole production that is present in the stack currently. But yes, I can at least reduce this ID. So what I can do here? I can do reduce ID. Again this means reduce ID is there. So we can reduce ID by capital E. So what I can do in the next step? I can reduce this ID with capital E, and this input string will remain as it is. Now again I will check E star opening bracket E. Is it present as a part of RHS? No. Only capital E. Is only capital E present as a part of RHS? Again no. So the next step we have to do is shift one more symbol. So what is the next symbol present in the input string? Plus. So we will shift this plus in the stack. So we will get E star opening bracket E plus. And here in the input string only ID closing bracket is available. Fine. So I hope you have understood the procedure of shift and reduce. That is the main thing in this procedure. So I will let me show you the whole symbol here. The whole solution here. Just try it yourself and check if you are getting it or not. And at the end, up to where you have to carry out this whole procedure, unless in the stack you are getting only the starting symbol, and in the input string only dollar is left. What do you mean when only dollar is left? Only dollar is left means you have already parsed the whole string. Fine. So at the end what I am getting? I am getting only the starting symbol in the stack and only the dollar in the input string. So if I am getting this criteria at the end, I can simply say that yes, the string that I was given, it is successfully accepted by the given grammar. Fine. And if you have not reached this particular step and you are stuck in between somewhere, then you can say that okay, we are not getting this final step. That means there is something error, and so I can simply say that my given string is not accepted by the given grammar. So this is how you have to do the whole thing. This is what accept means, this is what error means, and this is what particularly shift and reduce means. Fine. I hope you have understood the procedure. Try a couple of more examples by yourself. Fine. So that's all about SR parsing. If you think that my video was helpful, please share and subscribe the channel, and let me know that you liked it by leaving the like and comment in this video. Thank you so much.